Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kikaren Kingdom, where I don't know if this is going to be the finale, but we gotta be nearing the end of this plumbing Flower City update, because let's be honest, the update is really getting close to closing. Like, tantalizingly, shockingly close, and I'm scared. So we're gonna try and do more story-related bits, because we just found out that, other than, you know, the friend, the good old friend right here, but we also found out that Red Osmanthus decided to go ahead and, like, try and take our potions, or essence. I don't know why I'm thinking potions, but, like, she tried taking our essence and destroy them, but we caught her in time because, I don't know, I guess she was jealous or something? Something like that, I don't know. But now, I guess she's on our side now, and then we gotta return back to the cliff, and hopefully we should be entering the story's ultimatum, like the last portions of the story right here. So, they're going to be pretty expensive, because these are going to require a lot of quotes, but I do have some spares, so I have basically like 140 just about, which hopefully should get me through, and if it doesn't, I have another backup plan. In these little special episode things, I can get some more extra quills, which I can even get more doing the forest entrance, so that's good. So, with that being said, I will be seeing if I can read comments from the video, which I most likely will. We finally meet with Camellia Cookie in the Flower City story. So that's like part 2 of the Flower City story. But if you want to leave a question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator, or community or creator to community, then that's what matters the most. And also, I just want to point out, I was thinking about reading comments from the video, this new card swap, the new card flip game is just a rage game. Here's the thing, though. It has over 50 comments. There is no way I can get through all of that in one video. I'd have to split them amongst others, but there's just no way. Anyway, let's go ahead and just start this off with a couple other comments. Like, there's one from Cole Jammy saying, common question of the day, I do speak English, my heritage language is Tagalog, and I tried German, because experience anything that you can in a limited amount of times, you can really up your game. That actually sounds pretty nice. So your heritage language is Tagalog. You speak English, but you're trying German. Honestly, I feel like I do good in German, but I just barely know any of the language. But I do want to try and speak Korean at one point because, you know, Korean games don't make sense. And also, I heard there's a lot of cool stuff in, like, you know, Korea or Japan or stuff like that. Anyway, let's just go ahead and start this off with the Back to the Cliff cutscene, because I guess they're just pulling, like, Red Osmanthus with their, like, and, you know, Man, I suck at speaking today. Basically, Camellia and Gold Osmanthus should be having Red Osmanthus tag along now after the whole intruder incident, so we should have the ball rolling.
Golden Osmanthus Cookie, how is your work coming along?
The mixture's almost ready, but I worry there's not enough incense burners to spread the fragrance. The cliff of the Divine Guardian is too steep and dangerous. These small burners will not suffice, but it's too dangerous to leave the city for goods from the outside. What should we do?
Looks like it's time for me to step in then. Worry not, my caravan can help you with the materials.
Oh, what a relief!
Cobalt Cookie, what's the progress on the stakes?
I've removed most of them, however. The aggressive plants have moved closer to the cliff. It seems that they're after the Divine Guardian. If the Divine Guardian's power continues to dwindle, then...
We have no time to waste. We must restore the Guardian's power as soon as possible.
But how do we get past the cookivorous plants?
While I was surveying the area, I noticed that the plants grow weaker at night. I think it might be a side effect of the disrupted season cycle.
Of course! What, if not plants, would be affected the most? This is good news. It should help us in our endeavors. Let us act as soon as the incense burners are ready.
Agreed.
I mean, to be fair, that kind of does seem more obvious when you say it out loud, because, like, you know, what do plants need to survive? Well, obviously water, but they also need sunlight. So what happens when we take one big thing of power away from them? They get very weak. And of course, there is also Camellia Cookie's caravan, which I do want to go to, but I want to go through some of these levels first, because you can never be too sure, because these are the primary things. And it costs 21 quills to go through just one of these levels, so... Yeesh, this sucks! Anyway, let's see if we can go through this, and we'll see if we can also, like, read some comments while we do it. Like, there's one from LOG Bower saying at 9:02, I wasn't expecting Cobalt Cookie to be animated in the background. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect that either. But sometimes you just have to respect the things that are just given to you. I don't know why that was so loud, by the way. My bad. Gotta heal up real quick. And also, I'm sleeping on my pancake. That's actually their name. That's actually their name, but I'm sleeping on my pancake stuff to comment saying, Camellia and Red Osmanthus beef is always going to make me happy. And for common question of the day, or question of the day, Korean and Afrikaans. Oh, and good for you for speaking those types of languages, or just those languages in general. And honestly, I like the beef between Camellia and Red Osmanthus. Like, it's so, like, funny, because you can definitely tell they got some definite beef with each other, and I love that. But anyway, let's go through the next level, because that was relatively easy. It's going to the forest entrance, which is right here, which gets us to the Venomous Forest Lancer? These are starting to look like beastie monsters, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, but this is gonna cause a big drain on our quills, and it is leading up to a boss, so I don't know if this is gonna lead up to like a to be continued, and if it does, then I don't know what's gonna happen after that. But just in case, let's go ahead and put our buffs up, and also let's go ahead and read a comment from It's Blizzy just saying, I'm saving for Cobalt Cookie. Oh yeah, honestly, if Cobalt Cookie does intend to be released, I think this will most likely result in a to be continued, but I am hoping that the next part of the updates, I just hope that it becomes longer. I swear, this was only like maybe 14 or even 13 days long. Like, I want to say 13 days, which that's not even 2 weeks. Like, come on, like, I know OvenBreak has had some, like, short updates as well, but, like, also, they've had, like, longer updates than that. Like, Kingdom, you're dropping the ball here. You're dropping the ball to the game that you were supposed to overshadow. But whatever. I guess every update has their moments. Yes, we get it, Mystic Flower. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and read a longer comment, which does come from Draco, which says, the constant beef between Camellia and Red Osmanthus is so great. Honestly, Camellia is pretty cool, seeing a Kiki use a paintbrush as a weapon. Also, Cobalt is awesome. I love the mineral details and the design. It would be cool to see more mineral cookies, but great video as always. To be fair, now that you say it like that, how does one make a cookie out of Cobalt? Like, you can't eat Cobalt, can you? I really don't think you can. Oh, this seems like the big, like, impact of the story. It seems we seem to be getting to that point. But, oh, it's gonna happen. Ooh, it's gonna happen. And I really hope that we have enough quotes for it. And if we don't, I'm gonna be really, really flipping upset. But we'll try it. And let's just bask in the levels of pain and agony. Surprisingly, the whole entire time, we've been doing this in hard mode, and we really had, like, I guess we had a few moments of, like, oh shoot, am I actually gonna lose a kick here? But luckily, we haven't had that happen to us yet. And let's hope that that momentum keeps us getting carried, because the problem is, I know if I were to immediately say that, then I just start losing. Like, I just lose everyone and everything on my team. So I gotta be sure that I'm on my A game, focusing on comments and also focusing on the actual story bits. But anyway, beat that level. Now I guess we're running to the cliff, and that means the next level should be like right at the front. Cliff of the Divine Guardian, which, oh boy, we have, we actually might just have enough if we get the extra wills. Cliff of the Divine Guardian. Yes, this seems to be it. Alright, before I do that, just to quickly get it out of the way, there's a comment from Smart and Spiral saying, who's early? I mean, I know I am. I woke up pretty early today, around like 7 or something. I don't know, but let's go ahead and do this. This is going to be the big stage. This takes 25 quills just to get that out of the way. 25 whole quills. So there's definitely going to be some sort of a quill reset the moment that we get to, like, the next stages. And I know saying that was confusing, but let me reestablish this. I'm basically saying, like, the moment the next update comes out and there's more levels, it's going to reset to, like, 5 quills and stuff like that. That's what I mean, because I know for a fact the game has done that before. And honestly, I was thinking about recording some OvenBreak videos, but I wanted to make sure I got the story out of the way first, because I want to be sure I got this, and also another Kingdom video I want to see if I can get uploaded within a quick time span or later out of the way. But you take what you can get. Anyway, get your putting staff out of here. Just get Decimate. Get out. There we go. Big bonk. That's like 400,000 damage right there. God love this team. Alright, here we go. This is it. This is gonna be the big boss. And I assume we're basically nearing the end of the story. Primarily because there's no more stories that's popping. Like, it's the edge. Look at this. We can't go any more towards the right. So, this has to be it. Waking the Guardian, 25 quills. There's also a guide here, having things like green bark, which does non-crit damage. So, So non-crit damage does, like, minus 95%. That sounds terrifying, but sweep, we have Thorn Attack, Thorn Throw, and Photosynthesis. Oh, they can heal. That doesn't sound like a good sign, but maybe we can see what we can do with this cookie team. I hope we could do it. If not, then oh no. And I guess worst case scenario, we just have to lower the difficulty, but we could still try.
It's just like Cobalt Cookie said. The cookivorous plants are sluggish at night. Let us use this opportunity and quickly install the incense burners.
Done.
Same here. The incense burners have started burning. Now we wait.
Watch out! There's something approaching.
Looks like the bigger specimens are just as ravenous as before.
We need to protect the burners at all costs.
Could you imagine if they set up this level where, like, you actually have to make sure, like, you had to protect, like, burners? It's kind of like some tower defense game mode or something like that. That'd be pretty unique. Could you imagine a kick-run tower defense game? That sounds pretty fun. I'm pretty sure someone mentioned that before, and that would sound like a pretty fun deal. But let's get these plebs out the way. Activate that, so by the time that the big flower pleb pops off... Oh my gosh! Calm it down there. Okay, activate the buffs, because I think the boss is going to come up right here. Yeah. Giant flower. Okay, do whatever you can to survive. Everything and anything that you can to survive, just do it. Anyway, take that. There we go. End it off with a giant axe to the face. Talk about cutting the weaves. But we did it. We made it through all the levels, I think.
I will retain my resolution and enact my will.
We get it. We got it. All right. Clear that. And we should be all in the clear. There's... Okay, wait. Hold on. This says 20 out of 30, but I want to assume, like, maybe, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, that is it. That is it, because I counted, because, like, 20 out of 32. The rest of the levels are just bonus levels. That's it. We made it to the end. Though, we definitely do not have enough quotes for this. It takes 28. Luckily, contingency plan to work. Get 20 of those, a little, this thing, 200 of those, 20 more quills, 200 of those for costumes, 200 of those again, 20 of those, and Wake of the Guardian giving us 5 of these special fragrant toppings. I like it. So, we should have enough to actually get through all the cutscenes too. Even if this one costs 30, we should be completely fine. So before I do that, just to quickly get a few comments out of the way, because I kind of neglected some. There's one from Carrie the Melodious Gamer saying, question of the day, English is my first language as a kid, and my dad was trying to learn, trying to teach me Spanish, but that dropped after a while. I had been off on learning it. Currently, it's off, although I do want to learn it, but other languages I do want to learn are things like Japanese, French, Korean, and maybe Latin. Honestly, I never really thought about Latin. That does sound fun. Anyway, faint, yet bright starlight.
Phew. Good thing there was only one of those plants. We almost lost our incense burners.
Golden Osmanthus cookie. Look, over there.
Wow.
The divine cliff is reacting to the incense.
It's as if the stars themselves are shining inside the incense burners.
The light looks as if it's alive.
The fragrance has finally reached the divine guardian. Perhaps it's an indication that the guardian's strength is returning.
Well, that was definitely worth the 28 quills, but this has to be the last one then. The Divine Guardian awakens.
The light is growing stronger.
So bright. I can barely keep my eyes open.
That story you told me, it was all true.
Huh? Oh, so sleepy. Are you the ones that awakened me?
This small cookie is the Divine Guardian.
Huh? There has to be... I'm not gonna buy your thing! Wait, so that's just that? Is there gonna be anything else? Like, I know there's other levels, but like, is that it? Because nothing else has popped up. I mean, there's other things that we can see, but like, what quills will I have to even retain this? Like, that's just it, I guess? I mean, we got through all the levels in hard mode, which is actually, well, at least the majority of the levels, which, wait. It does say for hard, or the gold thing, 21 out of 33, instead of like 20 out of 32. What extra thing did we see? Am I mistaking something here? I got like a bonus thing. Huh. I may not be too sure, honestly, but I guess that's the end of the story? I don't know why. I don't know why. Just to clarify this, the cutscenes from the boss, I think, lasted longer than both of these combined. I don't know, but it just kind of seemed like a scam off my quotes, but it's a good thing I had all the quotes saved up. But still, I mean, there are other things, you know, clear Flower City Forest, and there's also Hindrance of Life Energy, which I guess we can view that cutscene, but the problem is we don't have the quotes for it. I'm basically out of quotes that I can collect as far as my knowledge goes. Like, I don't think we can get any more. Like, we can get past-related stuff, but there's literally nothing left. Like, legit, we basically have nothing inside our events. Like, this is the first time I've ever had, like, a clear list of events. And honestly, let's just do it. Path to Victory? May as well claim this. I never really claimed it, so... yeah, this is the first time you'll ever see me with, like, a whole, like, big, like, no events. No collected events. Major shocker. So, we still have, like, 16 minutes left. I would make the video, like, shorter, but, like, before I do that, at the very least, I should read the rest of the comments first. There's not too many, though, but there is a comment from Sonic Gamer saying, common question, I've been trying to learn Japanese and Korean. Well, good for you. There's also a comment from Mortem saying, do you think the Divine Guardian will be playable on global or be an important NPC? I kind of hope the latter. They could be an important NPC, but for all I know, if this does get updated again, we're most likely going to have the Divine Guardian as like a new legendary cookie, because of course we just have to have another high-ranking cookie to try and collect and waste our money on. But also, we could also get a Cobalt, which might be the secondary epic, which, to be fair, is it weird how that we have like these small, we have OvenBreak, Cookie Run OvenBreak gives us Dreamweaver, which is like the small like kid, I don't know if they're a kid, but like the small kid-like guardian of dreams. And now we have this one, who's the small kid-like guardian of nature. The pleb is going on here? I don't even know what the rarity might be. There could be another super epic, but who knows? But with that being said, the only other comments I could see come from Lennon Geode saying, common question of the day, I speak Dutch, my native language, and English. I might get around to learning French. That sounds pretty nice. Proud of you. And lastly, there's just a comment from Brawny, just saying second. Of course you're second. But you know what, that's fine. Anyways, with that being said, I did have another idea for a video, but I might save it for another thing, because I want to try and get a certain cookie that I don't have yet. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my Kick Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and also down below in the description, you'll see links to all of my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I'm going to Kick Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.